Okay, so now that we have our chassis, we're going to add some more detail. We're going to take this little rectangle, add it, and these little pieces at the bottom, they're like little, I don't know, little standoffs that these bars attach to. So let's unhide all. No, okay, left viewport. Zoom in. We can select the chassis, Alt and X. And let's do this. Rectangle tool once again. Click and drag. F3 if you can't see what's going on. There we go. Corner radius, we can give a little corner radius to it. Now we're also going to make these little pieces that stick off the bottom. So all we're going to do here is a bunch of little rectangles. There's one. And now what I'm going to do is just repurpose. Shift, and drag that. F3 if you can't see it. Sometimes the viewport doesn't update quick. Could be my video card. I'm not totally on the newest kind of video card. Shift and drag again. Just align that. That works. One more time. We're going to just go down the line, continuing to add these pieces as we go. One more time. Okay. Just make sure it's aligned again. And let's grab two this time. Let's shift and drag them forward. Okay. Shift it back. And that's it. So now we'll grab our original chassis and we will start to attach these other rectangles one by one. Okay. Unclick attach, and next we're going to go down to the spline level. The original spline is there. We're going down to boolean. Let's click union, boolean, and let's start to attach these little squares one by one. Go right down the line pretty quickly. Attach, attach, so on. There we go. Also attach this one. It's attached. Turn off the boolean. Let's go back to bevel, perspective, F3, zoom in, Alt and X. Make sure everything worked, which it did. So let's go left viewport. You might need Alt X so you can see what's going on here. That worked out well. And let's do this. Line tool. We have corner and Bezier. I'm not going to use the Bezier this time around. I'm going to use just corner. I'm going to make these points a little further out than we need. So click and around. Let's just make a triangle. I'm going beyond just so I get enough area that I can create this radius with the fillet tool. You could see I encompass that whole shape with the triangle I just drew. It's an editable spline. We'll go to vertex. Let's get these two. They should have similar value when we fillet them. And let's click, left click, drag that fillet up. That looks good. Grab that front vert, click and drag, and there we go. That looks really good. So that seems to work a little better. You don't have to adjust as much as if we Bezier curve it. So I'm going to stick with that. Next, back to the create panel. We're going to do circle. See, we have a series of circles right here. We're going to just make one, repurpose it. So drag out a circle, move tool, shift and drag, copy, position it, same thing again, repeat the process. And we're going to do that for the last one as well. Move it down, shift it over. Okay, so that's that part. Then up here we have a couple smaller circles. So let's just quickly drag out a circle. Maybe make it a little smaller. You have that radius value, you can always adjust it. There we go. Shift and drag that down. Copy. That's what it is. Okay, and that should be the last of the details. So now we'll go back to our chassis, down to the spline level. I'm going to hit F3 so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to roll up. Let's attach the triangle, these little holes. And once they're all attached, which they are, unclick the attach, go to bevel, P for perspective, Z for zoom. Let's make sure Alt and X, everything is working properly. Turn off wireframe, F4. And you can see we have pretty detailed object. Looks really good. And in these areas, I believe they allow the axles to float up and down. We're not going to be totally concerned with perfection just because it's going to be hidden by the wheels and all the linkages. So what we're going to do in the next video, we're going to build these little bars, and we'll probably build these cross braces as well, and continue with the chassis. So I'm going to pause the video and we'll pick up where we leave off.